As an angel investor, I'm sure you're familiar with the common refrain from entrepreneurs, which is we will exit in 3 to 5 years. How important to you is knowing the exit strategy or being conscious of that going into a deal?
Honestly, I don't pay much attention to that. The entrepreneur really doesn't know what exit strategy is going to be because it's going to happen probably not in 3 or 4 or 5 years, probably going to be 7 or 10 years or more. If you're thinking that some value is going to be created over 7 or 10 years, that's a long-term game, and most of us don't really know what the world's going to look like in 5 years. If you build a business that turns out to have real value and delivers great stuff for consumers and has some barriers that can protect you at least for a while from competitors, and over time can grow, I don't care much whether eventually we exit with an IPO or we exit with a trade sale, or the entrepreneur gets to a point where he says, you know, this isn't big enough to be an IPO and maybe it's not going to be a trade sale, but I'd love to just run this myself for a long time and I want to buy my investors out. So there are lots of ways to get out, and maybe I'm different than other investors, but I don't think that's particularly critical on day one.